Hey everybody, and welcome back to Imaging USA. I am honored to be standing next to one of the most influential people in my photography career, Larry Peters. And I'm not going to take over the whole conversation, but just to fill you in, when I first started in photography, I came to one of your LPS seminars. It probably would have been in 96, 97.
Good chance, that's right.
Yep. And Larry took the time to really help me grow. And I think that was before the sharing of education that there is now. So let's go down that path for a second. So back in that time, Larry, where things were more closed up, how did you decide to become what a lot of people refer to as like the grandfather of senior photography and share? Like how did you make that decision?
Well, I think that's pretty interesting, Matt. I'm an ex-school teacher, so it was natural for me to want to share. I didn't start with anything at all when I started my business. I had to learn everything on my own, and through classes and stuff. And I was able to take a couple of courses. Gary Gentoft was a mentor, in the beginning, and his ideas worked for me. And I just saw so many people kind of struggling, and they didn't have any direction. So, that was really a focus to get me to be able to teach people how to do things. So.
And you and Karen worked as a team, and then with Brian and Janine, you really made it a family affair. Is that still how Peters Photography is?
Yeah, it is. Plus now Janine's daughter's involved too, Madison.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian is our main photographer at our Dublin store. I still photograph at the London studio.
Okay.
Janine does family children. She's brought all that to our studio. She works in London on Tuesday and Dublin on Thursday.
Okay.
Madison is our design person. She does all of our marketing and all of our printing. So we're doing, she's taken on that role, and we're really happy to have her there.
I can remember going to your London studio, and I think I was at either 2 or 3 of your seminars, and I can remember when digital was just beginning and you had put in the film scanner and you were doing things that way, before digital capture was really a thing. And it was, you could choose your level of skill that you wanted to learn, and I can remember you did the one face, many personalities. And we took that and went back and did that, and that was such a powerful thing for seniors at the time. You're just an innovator, which is awesome. So with Karen's side of things, and I know that she had another business as well, she kind of coached and did a lot of the sales too, didn't she?
Yeah, she was more into that side of the business side, thank heavens, because I was more of the creative mind. And it opened up for me to be able to do more with that and think of ideas, and I still am. I mean, we're still coming up with things that we are doing that are pushing what my skill level has been in the past, just trying to make it better all the time. Yeah. I still believe it's important. I love photography. Been doing it 44 years, and I've told this story many a times. I figured that someday some little senior girl is going to have the experience of her lifetime when I croak on her while I'm taking her senior pictures.
Don't even say that, Larry.
I can't think of a better way of going out. No,
we're not. We can just take that out, Lucas. Larry's staying around forever. Well, thank you from the industry, and thank you from me personally. I mean, you've made such a big difference in my life and career. And I can remember, we'll share one more thing before we let Larry go. So back in the day, it was probably 2002, 2003, we were competing at SPI. And I won Male Photographer of the Year that year. And I can remember you were in the back of the room and you walked up and shook my hand coming off the platform. And a lot of that I owe to you. You were a great mentor, a great friend. You were a phone call away, and you helped me and so many people. So really, thank you for what you've done.
Isn't that what we're put on this earth to do?
Yeah.
To help one another.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you, Larry. Really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us for this interview. We hope you're enjoying everything from Imaging USA, and we will be back with you shortly.